Welcome back to CaptainCoach coaching stream. As this is probably the last stream I'll have for some time, I'll try to help as many people as I can before I am eventually plug pulled. Sorry you all had to see that. But I deleted the VOD and got rid of it pretty quick. So maybe, just maybe, I'm safe. Let's get back to coaching. Hopefully, at least some new people join the Discord. I'm afraid to click on it. You know what? Let's do this real quick and see if I would have showed... Yep, I would have definitely showed a dick. Glad I checked. And... it's still there. Okay, and we don't have any mods online, but at least it did get more people to join the Discord. Fortunately, we have to ban some of those new people. Well, and he's still going. Okay, well, really wish Coach Mills would learn how to moderate a Discord server. I am leaving the server. Okay, there we go. And we're back. Plan kind of backfired a bit. Okay, War Bananas. War Bananas, are you here? War Bananas, guys. And then then we're out on free ones. Then we're on free ones. Guys. That's not my Discord. I was just encouraging people to join it. Dude, I'm gonna feel so bad if I miss War Bananas again. War Bananas, are you here, bro? Are you here, bro? Let me reset up my stream here. Sorry about that. Sorry, I forgot to do this when I turned it back on. Chat, if War Bananas types something, tell him to wait. I'm not looking at my screen right now. Not looking at my screen. Because he was supposed to, we had him last week. What is this song? Okay. Yo, this is kind of chill vibes, guys. I think I like this. Yeah. Super chill stream. Nice and relaxing. Happy thoughts, thinking about willowy trees and sandy beaches. Definitely not about penises. Definitely not about having my stream getting banned. Yeah, this is nice. It's really nice. I like this. It's very 90s family sitcom-y, you know what I mean? Something good happened to one of the side characters. Jody got asked to prom. Wow. Family comes in all together around the campfire and sings a happy... Alright, I got it here. Alright, guys. We got it all set up. I'm done stalling. All right, there he is. Thank God, War Bananas. Are you the? Is this the real War Bananas? How do I know? Is that you? Yeah, it's the same one. Okay, I got you, bro. I got you. War Bananas. What a lovely song. W for the music. Okay, War Bananas. We're hulking it. Wait, which Hulk are you? Which Hulk are you, bro? You're this guy, aren't you? I knew it. Okay, you're this guy. Alright, here we go. I like that. I like that. I don't like this as much. But your team moved up with it, so I do like it. Nice air stun. Well played, well played. Oh, yo, no, this is bad, this is bad. What you just did there was really bad. What you just did there was really, really bad. Everything up until that point was perfect. The shield you could have been a bit more aggressive with, but I like how you used it. Because your team walked up with it. They did what they were supposed to. What you just did there, though, was terrible. Well, let's talk about that jump there. Let's talk about that jump. Because I need you to understand why. Okay, so you land the air stun. You get the torch. Okay. Well, War Bananas, let me ask you. By the way, it's 11:56, so it would be 12:26 is when we end. War Bananas, why do you think... I mean, obviously it was bad to jump in there, but, like, what should you have done there is a better question. What should you have done there? You just killed the torch. Your team is all right here, and the checkpoint unlocks in a couple seconds. What do we do here? It's important that I know that you know what the right answer is, so I can, like, not waste your time moving forward. I mean, I kind of gave you a hint because I said that jump there was really bad, but can you tell me why it was bad? Peel. Okay, why peel? I mean, technically that's only partially true, too. The correct answer is not to peel. It's to hold space. Why? Because you just got your team a kill. You just got the torch. Boom. You have an advantage. Hold this space. Punch anybody who walks up. And peel because you have a numbers advantage, right? So you just don't let anyone on your team die. Don't take any unnecessarily bad trades that would cause your team to fall behind in the fight, right? So don't counter dive and give them a window back into the game. Yeah, just keep your teammates up, stay close to your team, and play around them. Yeah. But even if Hulk didn't jump in, there's just no reason to be there. So now you're kind of behind. Like, I mean, honestly, could have lost that. But yeah, hitting him now is fine. And yeah, you just wait, you get the clap kill. Yeah. You don't have to go in yet. Wait for your, yep, wait for the heals. Don't, ah! This is bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. Okay, where to begin? Okay, so this choke is like terrible, by the way. And this choke is also like their whole team's right here. You're getting advantages and immediately throwing them away before your team gets into position. You're being way too aggressive and undervaluing how quickly you can catch up to a team running away because you're Hulk. Like, just because you get a kill right away doesn't mean you need to immediately jump in their team. Wait a second, make sure everybody's there, then find the right target and jump in. Play a little more methodical, a little slower. You're kind of just randomly jumping in and taking way too much damage. And then what caused it to happen, you not only feed them a lot of ult charge, but then you have the potential they can turn the fight on you. Instead of just playing more methodical, when you get a lead, just hold it because you have the objective. If you didn't have the objective, yeah, maybe play more aggro. But look for some kind of pick. The way you're playing right now is not going to work. It's not going to work long term. The idea to jump there is fine. You should have just waited a second. Wait for the team to back up a little bit more, then jump, and then you hold this little corner. And then, okay, maybe you jump in and look for a body block shield play if Mag gets low. You know, something like that. Or maybe you stun them as their team's backing up so they create more distance. Then jump in at the end of the stun, tell your team, everyone focus Mag, clap. Like, that's your realistically your only play here. Okay? Or just to farm ult charge. Just by doing a little bit of damage. You did neither of those things. You took a lot and didn't really get much done. Right? So try to think about that kind of stuff. So now they get some free ult charge. Luckily, the pressure did amount to something, but I don't really think that was because of you. Too much. I think Namor was like behind them or something. I don't even know where Namor was, but he got somebody. I mean, maybe. Maybe you got that kill because, yeah, stay to the left so they can't shoot you down that hallway. Yeah, nice. I mean, decent tracking there. Using that little ceiling as like a bounce back board to get more punches in while moving backwards. Yeah, that was pretty solid overall. I mean, you need to be getting back though. Yeah, you stayed a little long. I think you're just kind of waiting for your shield. At least you lived towards it. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad shield. Like, was that their mag? Or that was your mag? Yeah, that was your mag. Whatever. I mean, it was not terrible. All right, so you're probably not gonna win this. And if you are ever going to ult like this, you want to do it on point. So definitely not the best use of ult. You kind of just did it because you didn't want to die there. Too angry to die. This is a mistake I made a lot on Hulk. I would even make this mistake when I knew... when I knew it was a bad play. I'd still just do it just because I was stubborn. Definitely do not ult like that. Try to get more value out of them. Jesus Christ, we got the bot guy back. 1 second, chat. It's mods. Are there any mods in chat that could just put it in fucking subscriber only? I mean, I can do it if not. I'm doing it right now. Just should have just let yourself die. Exactly. Okay. I got it. Alright, it's subscriber only, and I'll set it to 10 minutes. Sorry, guys, I gotta do it. Guys. At least we have this relaxing piano music to keep us calm in this time of crisis. It's very nice. Very nice piano music. I like this. Okay, so, oh, yo, you died? Wait, what happened? What'd I miss? Why does my mouse keep getting reset? Every time I press back, it's really annoying. Okay, so, okay, you died from your ult. That's right. That's right. Alright. Forgot about that part. Okay. So let's keep going here. What rank is this again? What rank is this? Yeah, it is W music. Very W. Very PogChamp. Very PogChamp. Very wide peepo happy. Yes. Quite indubitably. GM3. Okay. Yes.
And this is why I chose Reed, Namor.
Alright. I not a huge fan of that shield, if I'm being honest. Just because, you know, like, ults are coming. But, it was pretty fat. Yeah, I like this. Target selection. Not a bad thought there to try to get it with the last couple hits. I would have just done a little side cancel off the wall, though, and tried to stay on her. Not bad stun. I think you should have clapped there, though. You should have clapped, punch clap to start that. Yeah, just farm an alt charge, staying in front of your healers. This is all fine. You need to try to get out there, though, but honestly, like, I think you kind of already knew that this fight was over, so not really going to do much there. Yeah, you just need to kill the cloak there. You had a window. Just didn't get it in time. A little cleaner on the jumps, you can do that. Pre-jumping when you think she's about to get around the corner like that. It's pretty hard to do, but your other option would be to just save stun for when they're trying to go around a corner like that, then use it, and then kind of get in a better spot, like more, not so much in between where they're trying to go, but like, I guess, perpendicular to the pole, if that makes sense. So like, for instance, if Hulk is the pole and you're going after mag, stun the mag, and then just like walk to here, right? And then as they're going this way, you just kind of match. Just something you can do. Basically, though, that comes with just being a little bit more particular with your stuns in fights like that are like further into the game. Like early on, yeah, just farm for alt charge, but saving your stun for something like that is usually what I try to do. So yeah, perfect. You broke it early though. You shouldn't have done that. You had another half second on that. You could have made his ult a little weaker. You should be off Hulk now. I think going for Hulk's not smart. The reason going for Hulk is not smart there is because you know he's about to get shielded and you know he's not going to get bursted out, right? So right here, you played it good up until about pretty much like right here. At this point, you should have immediately been like, okay, I got my ult coming up. I just popped a big ult. Like, boom. Hit mag until he jumps out. And realistically, like, you could just dive their backline. Because your healers are going to heal you. They have no one else to heal, right? So you should go for a play here. Because, you know, Cloak doesn't have ult. You know you should be able to make a play here. So let's see how long it takes you actually get to play. About right now, you should be on their backline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it took you about 12 seconds to get on their backline. When realistically, they should already all be dead by now and the point should be captured. So you might not even get anything here. Might not even get anything. Just because your target selection was a little indecisive. Looks like you still win the fight though, so no big deal. Yeah, I don't... a little tip with your ultimate. Try to use your ultimate while you're in the air. You do that for 2 reasons. One, you get to travel more distance for free, because when you're in the animation, you are stuck to the ground. So you effectively are getting a free jump just by ulting while you're in the air. Especially if it's somewhere where you want to go, obviously. But number 2 is it makes it harder for the enemy team to line up their shots on you, because as you're doing the animation, you're sliding through the air, right? So there's a lot of reasons why you generally don't want to ult the way you want it and want to ult while you're in the air. So you should be doing that most of the time. Most of the time. That would have been how you would have gotten on their backline there, is doing a full charge jump, ult in the air, and then just kill whoever. And you would have won that fight more convincingly. And that's always good, right? Because it's better ult economy. Use your ult earlier and potentially force more ults. Use less ults. There's a lot, like, you could say, like, well, we won the fight anyway. It's like, yeah, sure, but you could have won it harder. You could have won it better. So you always have to be thinking in that context. Like, don't think just because something worked, it was good. And don't just think because something didn't work that it was bad, right? It's all just like risk, reward, and timing and stuff like that. So, yeah. No, don't. Okay, you got one there. Actually, well played. I was starting to get a little worried again. I think that was a bit risky. But I actually like that you went for that. It's good aggression. You line up a shot with someone and you could just jump in and try to burst them out. That's a really good play, honestly. That's a really good play by you. You pretty much just got a kill on your team for free. So yeah, no, I love seeing plays where I'm initially hesitant and I see you make it work. I'm like, okay, yeah. Yeah, you got some confidence. Right? You could be doing the short jumps a little better. Like a little quicker. But Missing out on like a punch here or there just because you're like a little, you charge your jumps a little too long sometimes.
I really hope his name is a
But,
joke and he doesn't actually
yeah,
coach people.
For the most part, that was good. Yo, X-Lores, thank you for the 500 bits. Yeah, I think you really turned it around. You started playing good. The fire was down? Yeah, no, the burn and stuff. No, it was smart. No, it's definitely smart. I'll be the first one to say that sometimes I don't get everything right when I say like don't go for something. It's good to see plays like that work because they're the types of plays you got to make. So yeah, hell yeah. Thank you, monkey. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for that. Thank you guys. Thanks for the love. I don't know how we got to this person. It looks like you're ulting. Let's see what you do. Yeah, I like this. This is where you want to start on this map. Bit too out in the open here. Try to play a little closer to the pillar. Honestly, I would have shielded as soon as you started taking damage there. Would have got you to the health pack. You kind of, that was nice. But I think you kind of made that, you made that initial fight a little too telegraphed, a little too easy. So let's go ahead and rewind here. I'm going to show you what I mean. You could have gotten just a bit more out of that play. I like the early ults, don't get me wrong. Like, I want you to ult as soon as possible to guarantee you win the fight. But you almost, like, put themselves in a position where that could have not worked. Right? And again, it goes back to what I was saying. Just because something works, you want it to work better. Right? So let's talk about how you could have played that better here. So initially, just get your, like, you want to use this pillar as your LOS, and then, like, peek here, go for, like, a clap or something, and then jump up right up to here, right? And then you look for someone safe to drop down on. If no one walks up, then you look for, like, someone who's split. So if, like, someone flanks to the side here, maybe you just jump down here, and then, like, hit them right here, and then just jump back to your healers down here, right? You kind of hold this area, but, like, before you dive. Now you had your ult, so you went for in aggressive early. That's good, but like, why are we? Like, I want you to see what you did from their perspective. Maybe it'll give you a better idea. Like why are we kind of? You're just kind of running at them, right? Like they know exactly where you are. They see you. They see you. They see you. You just jump right in her line of fire, and you immediately drop to half health. So you have to ult right away. You have to ult while Hela is full health. And Cloak is right in front of a health pack, pretty much full health. And you're about to eat a blind, or no, you immune the blind. Like, you just could have gotten more before this play started, right? I don't even think you shielded, right? So, this just has a lower chance to work. But yeah, the air stun was nice. But Hulk comes back and saves. You land a nice pick. Honestly, not terrible. Like, not bad. But yeah, I mean, you see what I mean? You see why that's really important? Now, imagine if you had done what I did. Like, been a little bit harder to kill, a little bit more annoying. Still playing like a numbers game with her health bar versus your health bar. But you drew out the fight a bit more and let it unfold until you got like a better isolation, right? Or maybe a setup. Maybe you wait for your second stun, then you jump down, like stun one of their tanks, and then jump, like, right? You could have gotten way more out of that play. So hopefully what I'm saying kind of makes sense. Like, you want to use your ult as a way to save yourself after you've already done a bunch of crazy shit. And then once the crazy shit stops working, that's where you stop. And just use your ult. You kind of just, like, willingly said, hit me, here you go, and now I ult. Like, you made it too easy, if that makes sense. A little too easy. So let's see how you come back here. Their Hulk went crazy. You're getting a bit of Hulk on Hulk action here. So you have a lot more damage than him. He has a lot more final hits. That's interesting. Interesting. Both teams' healers are doing about the same. I like the angle you took there. A little late on that jump. Yep, and you paid for it. So the reason you jumped late there is because you didn't bubble. You got a bubble there whenever there's the Thor. So immediately got punished for that. The angle was good, though. You still got to use your cooldowns, though. Unless you're jumping out immediately. So no big deal. Back to the fight. Seem a little indecisive here. Yeah, what you're doing initially was fine. Hit Hulk, move to the side. Shield when people get low. Like, you had the right idea. You just took a little too long to let it develop, and they just kind of jumped in on you. Yeah, hitting the Hulk there is fine, but like you're always looking for the next thing. So just hit him to get the ult charge in the meantime. But like, you want to shield and turn the fight eventually. You just waited too long. You just looked a little lost. Your in-fight positioning is pretty decent, though, to be honest. You're just a little indecisive. Just a little indecisive. A little slow with your shields. That comes with just kind of having a plan based off of the team comp, like how you want to be playing. Just every time you jump into a fight, think like, okay, who ultimately am I going to kill? Is what you should be thinking. So, like, who do you think you should be killing? You have a Thor, a Hulk, a Namor, an Invis, and a Hela. Well, you want to kind of challenge their front line anytime they get a little too close, and then realistically look for opportunities once you do a little damage to their tanks to jump on their backline. Not keep chasing their tanks, right? If you're gonna get overwhelmed with damage like that, then the way you need to play is by like shielding aggressively and being more proactive with like what you're doing. You're taking too long to let plays develop. So you need to kind of overwhelm them with cooldowns more and be more deliberate with like what you're trying to do. But like overall, I think you were playing okay. But you should try to have like when you got that pick on the torch or whoever in the hallway, that was your best play. That was really good. That was really good. So let's try to see more of that. Because if you wait too long, the Thor and the Hulk are just like the Thor mainly is just gonna do way more damage than you, right?
The battle starts in 5, 4.
He's eventually just gonna do way more. Yeah, being a little bit more patient and using your cooldowns a little sooner if you're gonna play the way you're playing. I mean, yeah, Blue Archer kind of nailed it. Yeah, I mean, I like that. You should have clapped out of it though. Maybe try to line something up with your team, but you're like, listen, you're at your ult right now. This is kind of what I mean. This is a time where you'd probably challenge their backline more, right? Take an aggressive position like right here and see what Thor does, right? And if their team lets, because you have your ult, right? And if their team lets you zone them, then you just wait till the Thor gets low, jump on him and kill him. And if Thor comes back to peel you, what do? Because this, like, I don't like how you're playing this right now. Because you have your ultimate, you could be way more threatening to them. Because hitting the Thor is beneficial to the Thor. He's kind of, you're going to take more damage than him, and he can just dash away, and then you're just going to have to ult right in front of their whole team. Right? Like, you could immediately challenge their backline while Magneto just eats the Thor damage while you don't really take too much. Right? So look how this is going to unfold. I mean, they have a lot of cooldowns, so like, you got to kind of play this right. You got to kind of play this right. You're kind of just throwing yourself at him again, right? See what I mean? Exactly what I said is going to happen. Oh, now he's starting to take some damage, but I mean, you're getting good heals. You got good heals there. But I mean, you were taking more damage than him, and you are. Like, you're still below him right now, and you got good heals there. You got really good heals. Do you see how being over here could have been a better play? Because, again, if Thor does that, then you split the team and dive their backline, and they have to focus you. So what does that mean? That means Thor is stuck 1v5, and he has to come back and peel. Well, then what do? Well, now that he's low, you just knock him into your team and get a play that way. But it gives you more options because you can wait and see what they do. Because now you're just taking a lot of damage for no reason. You might have to ult in a spot you don't want to again. See what I mean? That was a good ult, though. But, you know, maybe you could have forced that sooner, right? Like, maybe you could have forced that. Had you played it a bit cleaner. And then, yeah, you don't really get a good ult here. Because it wasn't really when you wanted it. You didn't get enough of that initial pressure right before the fight started. So that seems to be your major issue. You're over-reliant on your ult to bail you out of bad situations instead of just playing a strangling kind of playstyle. And a more threatening kind of playstyle. And annoying potentially, right? Because you could like if you dive their backline, you see they're not doing that much damage, but you're not really killing anything, but they're trying to focus you. Maybe like play full backline because you can always just ult to get out of it, right? So You're not giving yourself enough options to carry. You're not being creative enough with your movement, I think. Because if you're going to play this kind of frontline style, you're not doing it well enough. So you got to pick what you're going to do. And right, like find your windows, really. And what I mean by not playing good enough is like you're not using cooldowns quick enough and just getting like racking up that damage. You're doing it okay, don't get me wrong. But yeah. But overall, like you're good. You're doing good. Like it's decent. It's definitely good. Okay, here we go. That's just not a trade we want to be taking. That's just not, it's just too risky. Unless, like Mag told you beforehand, this is just too risky. A good Thor is going to land that right away and just kill you. Immediately kill you. Good Thors kill you there. Yeah, and like I said, good Invis too. I like this. I mean, hidden Thor here is perfect. This is good target selection, but yeah, it's sensing that they're behind you, getting back. Oh, I thought he was going to hit you with that. And then, yeah, I just need to jump quicker there. Yeah, you probably should have gotten off the Thor after he ulted and looked for someone else to hit. But yeah, you probably weren't going to win that anyway. Because I think the Moore got an early kill. But got about 5 minutes left. Should be able to do a full game here. Yeah, finally, just stunning the tanks, I like that. But you got to do it when you actually need to, right? And this is why. So you stunned the tank before you even jumped in. So what are you stunning right now? This is something I notice even like some of the top Hulks. I might wonder, their stun timings are a little odd to me. And this is a perfect example. So like, and you immediately get punished for this. Like, why would you stun a Thor when he's staring at a wall, clearly not paying attention? Right? This was before that. Like, clearly just not paying attention. Like, why not jump in, stun Thor right here when you're closer, have a higher chance to land, and he's still probably not going to move. And then now when he's stunned, you have like a window to maybe dive their backline, pressure them more. That draws the Thor pressure, makes him chase you, then you bait him. You know, you play his game better, right? So jump in, stun him right here when you got a little bit more distance, because this is like free. 1, 2, and then by the time you actually want to do anything, he can just turn on you and you're fucked. See what I'm saying? Like, so like the timing of your cooldowns could be a bit better. Like if you're gonna do a stun like that, you might as well just clap him and back off. Like you're not gonna get anything out of this, right? So now this is, yeah, just not gonna work. So that sucks. Okay, so Poke saves you with her ult. Don't shoot squids when you're in Bruce. Not tonight, Trip. Not tonight. Don't, good luck on your games, though. Just don't shoot squids as Bruce. Get your form back. You don't got a long time before the cloak ult, so just get your stacks. Tell someone else to hit it. Yeah. And that's why. That's why. Okay. We'll be able to finish this one. No rank. No, not tonight. Not tonight. We don't do ranked on coaching nights. Nice stun. Good clap. Looking for that window. You guys are up. Yep, there you go. Well, just hit the guy. Yeah, we're taking a little too long to get our damage off. Right now, they're just trying to waste your time. We gotta be better with that punch tracking. Thor should have died there. Yeah, we need to be on their healers now. He's gone. He's gone. 2 tunnel vision here. I don't know. This jump punch. Very nice. Yeah, he's kind of trolling. But yeah, you could have played that a bit better, I think. Not a bad stun. I mean, I don't hate that. Yeah, should jumped and ulted there. Jumped and ulted. Try to immune her knockback maybe, but that was okay. It was okay. I noticed you doing a lot of like the second best or third best options, but not a lot of the first best. Only the best Hulks do the first best option like most of the time. It's pretty hard to do, but you're doing a lot of the second and third best options, but not the first a lot. But overall, like pretty solid gameplay. Pretty solid. Yeah, for you it's getting more out of your ultimates by using them at better times, being more aggressive. You donated $10 in bits? Okay. Hold up, I closed my windows early. Let me double check that. But hopefully, yep, there you go, War Bananas. And yeah, so next time you come back, War Bananas, if you keep the membership going, next month, which could be as early as the next coaching session since you were late, or I'm not late, but we missed the first week. You could like build off of what we talked about. So if like, okay, now we're doing better trades, we're not using our alts so recklessly, and then now we talk about like, okay, how are you playing your alts? There's like steps to it. So once we get that part of your gameplay sorted out, then we go like, okay, are we getting good alts off here? Because a lot of your ultimates, I didn't really grade them too harshly because you were kind of put in a position to fail with them. Like you didn't have a ton of opportunities to really do anything too crazy because your initial approach to the fights weren't really working. It's about being like more aggressive, but not so aggressive to the point where you're just giving it away. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Okay. So X-Lord, 500 bits. Did I miss anybody? I see 500 bits here. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anyone on YouTube. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, controller is harder, I feel like. Okay, I don't see any. So I think that's because I restarted stream, though. But, Lord Huz, I only see 500 worth of bits. Or, sorry, $5 worth of bits. Yeah, you know, controller, yeah, your movement was pretty good for controller, I feel like. Like, I feel like your movement, I think it looked good. Like, you got... $500 bits is $10? Is it? I thought 1 bit was... Yeah, 1k bits is $10. Yeah, a bit is a penny. Unless Twitch has changed it. Am I crazy? I mean, I can do a 5-minute session if you want. Or like 7 minutes or whatever. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is, yeah. I see 510 for what? How long a session for 10? $10 gets you like 10-15 minutes.
I really hope his name is a joke and he doesn't actually coach people.
It costs you $10, but streamer gets $5. Okay, well, he did it anyway. I actually didn't know that. Is it like that for everybody? Is it like that for everybody? I did not know that. Give him 10 minutes. Yeah, like I usually go long on most people. That's why I say 10 or 15. But the tier 3 membership, you get a guaranteed 30 minutes. Guaranteed 30 minutes. Bits are a scam. You need to buy them in bulk. Okay. All right. Well, maybe we'll just make it YouTube only in the future, I guess. Just to make it more obvious. Okay. I got you. I got you, X-Lords. Stop patting Bezos' pockets. Crazy. Crazy, dude. Okay. Watch this. Okay, Hulk game. MVP. Really high damage. Really high damage. Looks like you had good healers. They had better DPS though. Yeah. Looks like you carried this. Definitely looks like you carried this. Okay, time is 12:30 on the dot. Go up to like 45-ish. A little before 45. Let's watch it go. Okay.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Yeah, I like going for Venom here. It's just, or saving the Venom. But I'm gonna be honest. Most of the times I go for a shield on Venom, he usually doesn't need it. He's a character that I think most Venoms almost prefer not to get shielded a lot of times because it's like they know their timings, sort of thing. But I mean, I thought it was good that you went to help him. That's fine. It's like fine. That's like, who else are you gonna hit there? I don't think you should chase Spider-Man too hard. The little tip with dealing with Spider-Man's peeling form: let them go in for the combo and air stun them out of it. That's the easiest time to get an air stun. That's how I land so many on Spider-Man's. Wait for them to do the knock-up, because Spider-Man will fly in the air. And he's stuck in that animation, I think, for a little bit. So just a little tip with that. You should just be looking for stuns on like the tanks and stuff, so your team can kind of walk up and shoot heals through. And really just either hitting the tanks for more damage with like fat claps, or diving the backline. Not a very good shield, right? Because you're not taking damage there. So you're half health. You can jump in while half health, use your shield, and then just jump out, right? Use your shield like just to make plays even while you don't have a full health bar. You got to remember, you shielding and hitting their tanks, your healers are going to heal you, right? They're going to your health bar is going to stop at where you were, and they're going to heal you while you're fighting this range. You might just turn the fight right then and there. You didn't really give your healers a position to make that play for you, though. You kind of just backed off too far. You can be more aggressive here. Your healers will heal you. Just because your health bar drops low doesn't mean you have to go out. That's one of the most common mistakes I see Hulks make. Is they think just because their health bar is going down, it means they have to jump out. And then, yeah, even in this situation, like even if you overstay, like maybe you just get bursted, maybe pop your shield a bit late, it's still fine. Like, you just shoot them from a range. So, like, we could be getting more out of this trade here. Could have gotten more out of the shield. I like the body block there. Yeah, you should dive their backline. You should dive their backline right here. See how they're far up, and the Thor, like, yeah, the Thor's health bar is technically lower, or was, but overall, these people have less health, and they're right in front of you, and you could have cleaved him. Those are like dream scenarios for Hulk. When you kind of pull people around the corner, they fall for it, then you just jump their whole team. You could have gone really crazy here, and I feel like you didn't see it, and we're kind of just hitting the tanks. But I think you played it well, despite not playing the right strategy overall. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty solid regardless. Because, like, in some scenarios, yeah, maybe that cloak just gets her ult. You don't kill her in time, right? Yeah, nice. Nice stun. Yep. Yep. That was nice. You're playing very well. Yeah, you're playing very well.
I am ready to put on a show.
Yeah, you made a play that probably shouldn't work. Almost kind of work. I would have just tried to do this grab a little closer to your team. Like, jump behind them, then do it, just so you can get the heals. Like, as they're running up. But, yeah, overall, that was pretty solid. Pretty risky to go for that, but you made it work. The only thing I'd say you did wrong was the initial target selection. First, like, 5 seconds of the fight. Apart from that, I think that was pretty good. Very good. So you should be looking for another, yeah. I like this. You want to stun there, and you want to let that stun hold. Just for the stagger. And to let your team just fully burst them out. But, yeah, your team's cleaned it up. Very nice. Yeah, I like how you didn't jump there. If you're not sure about getting the air stun, then don't go for it.
Chance to stop them.
Because you're just gonna waste too much time not getting punches in. I like that you did that. That's a really good stun. You should have tried to body blocker, but it didn't really matter. Yo, he's trying to get you. Yeah, I mean, overall, like, decent micro, like 8 out of 10.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Good shield on the Strange ult. Could have done a little bit better cancel on the cart to just, like, stay up on that, the Strange or Cloak or whoever it was. But overall, I think that was pretty well played. Just know that when you hit the corner of the cart and the corner of walls and stuff, you can do, like, an instant soft cancel. And it's basically like a short hop. Like that. That was it right there. You just did it. You just did it. So you know how to do it. It's good. Yeah, we want to be diving that backline as soon as that shield comes up. So yeah, I like that you're peeling right now. Basically, if your team dies, you don't ult. If your team doesn't, then you... Yeah, this is risky here. It's already worth it, though. To be honest, I would just be trying to get out. Like... Because even... You gotta think... Even if you kill that Strange there, is the play worth it? Pretty much not really. Because you gotta remember, you're gonna die after him as Hulk. Like, kill trades on Hulk are rarely worth. That's why I always play for KDA. Because dying as Hulk is worse than dying as other heroes. In some respects. In other respects, it's not as bad. Because Hulk gets back to point quicker. So, I'll give you props for the first ult. It was a little risky, but he made it work. This one was another risky ult that I just... Yeah, you had no chance of this play ever being a good play. Because, like I said, even if you kill the Strange, it's... nothing happens. So, it's just... It's total waste. Total waste. Once your teammates died, you should have just not ulted. Should have just not ulted. And that just comes with keeping track of stuff, being locked in, paying attention to who's dying, not having too big of an ego. Like, you know, it could be any number of those things. When I coach people, I just try to give people reasons why they potentially could be doing certain things. I can never know for sure unless, like, I know you as a person. So I just try to give people guidance, which... Like, okay, how can you think differently about that situation? Like, what's going to make you not do that again? Is it your ego thinking that you can just kill everybody every time you ult? Because if so, you're not hot shit, right? Or is it like, are you just like not paying attention so you're overwhelmed? Okay, lay off the drugs, dude. So, whatever you got to fix there, fix it. Because your ults are really risky and late. But... I don't know, you seem confident, which is good. Yeah, like, dude, I'm totally fine with that. Those kind of kill trades as Hulk, those kind are always worth. Why? Because you're on offense, you have cooldown advantage, right? You're making an aggressive play in a situation where you're favored. I will always take those kill trades. Those are the good kind of kill trades. That's well played. You should be grenading yourself, though. It's the only thing here. You're making me nervous. You could have been at ult charge by now. You almost died because of it. 25 health. Just making a couple, like, dummy mistakes here and there. But I think you're pretty decent mechanically. Though that is not a good dive. That is... Yeah, that is... You don't want to be doing that. Another dummy mistake there. Just bonehead. I think your mechanics are actually, like, pretty good. For your rank. I think your mechanics are better than some Hulks I've seen in, like, Diamond and higher rank. For you, it's mostly just, like, decision-making, cooldown usage, keeping track of, like, your health bar and being, like, aggressive at the right times, because I think you're actually pretty good at the button-pressing part. I like that stun. Just clap out of that. Just get the free ult charge, right? Don't overthink it. In a situation like that, just get the free ult charge. You're sitting on your shield pretty long. I'm cool with that because it's last fight and you want to get a good shield off. Yeah, see, using it aggressively like that's not a bad idea. That probably shouldn't have worked But I think it's good that you go for stuff like that. I think that's how you need to play Halt. Like, a lot of times using your shield aggressively, especially this late into the game, is what you want to be doing. So yeah, like, really heads-up play. Like, I like how you're taking... Like, you have a lot of aggression. It's really good that you do that. Like, you're doing stuff that, like, I won't do sometimes. Because it's just, like, to me, it's just like, I can win a fight another way. But, like, yeah, you know, it's last fight. You gotta make a play to win, and you're going to make the play. Like, fearless, bro. It did look a little risky from my end, but it worked, so I can't really say too much about it. But just know in the future, like, jumping in like that, maybe you want to take a slightly more vertical angle, because you were very exposed there. But the shield timing was good, and it worked out, so... I would try to find a good time to ult, but it's looking like you're actually winning this, so... I do think you get to hold on to it. You just save your shield. This is all good. This is really smart, saving your shield. Yeah, I mean... You're playing well. You're playing well. Admitting his mistakes. I mean, it's just playstyle differences. Like, do you call a missed opportunity a mistake? Not always. If the outcome of the game is the same, then what difference does it make? It's all risk calculation at the end of the day, right? I noticed some players in lower ranks than me go for more aggressive plays more, when in a lot of situations, the result of the game, like, doesn't change, right? But obviously, the more of those aggressive type plays that you make, that you kind of, like, just disrespect your opponent and think that they won't hit you and go for plays. Nice air stun. Those add up to more wins, right? But there are other ways to win games. Some days when I'm feeling, like, really mechanically confident, I will go for more aggressive plays for sure. It just depends. Or if a game's going really bad, right? Air stun there would have been nice. The only way you land that is by not being too close to the cart. It's actually a mistake I've made in the past, recently, so I was, like, thinking about it. I'm like, how do I get an air stun there? It's like, well, it was literally in this exact spot, which is what made me think of it. It was a Thor, too. Deja vu, like, hard. But yeah, you just back up there, knowing the Thor is going to do that, and you can get an angle there. But yeah, your target selection is really good. Target selection is really good. Nice try. I like that you pre-shielded. I need to do that more. I need to do that more. Just in case the stun doesn't work. Like, I honestly, I really should start doing that. Because I was thinking about that the other day, too. I'm like, dude, that happens to me too much. Like, I gotta find out a way to... Pre-shielding it, like, basically go for the stun, but not the shield on your team. And you still might randomly hit a teammate while going for that. So, yeah. I mean, you're playing very good. You're playing very good. You should just be stunning someone and ulting right now. Don't worry about saving your health. You gotta overwhelm them with damage now. You should have stunned someone there, but that's okay. It's pretty important. It would have been really nice. I mean, not terrible ult. Like 7 out of 10. Really good aggression. Yeah, just minor things, and then just like major things is just like ulting out of bad fights. Also solid gameplay. Solid gameplay. Just know that I think like a lot of those plays do get punished the higher rank you get. A little over aggressive at times, but keep doing it until it doesn't work. You can always adjust your playstyle mid-game. No, that was well played. That was like gold plat, I think. It was gold plat. For sure. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm all caught up. I think we're all caught up, right? I'm just making sure here. I'm just my phone died, turned off here, so I'm just turning it on. You guys can see. All right, later, yaks. Have fun. Have a nice night. Yeah, I'm just double checking, and then we'll get to the free ones. and I'll let you know. We're typing in Twitch chat this week, guys. Last week was YouTube chat. So just for everybody who's trying to... Because we have to have the timing be the same for the stream delay. And the stream delay is a little different between YouTube and Twitch. So this week, if you want coaching here in a second, when I say go in chat, type your replay ID, your in-game name, and whether or not you want to coach me, or want me to coach you or roast you. So just those 3 things. Replay ID, in-game name, and coach or roast. I think we're done with the donos. I'm just double checking here so I don't miss anybody. Because my phone died and I can't look at it. I'm looking, I just got it open just now. Okay, I think we're all caught up. So the line is in fact 0. So yeah, that's how you do it, Maz. And everybody else who's curious. So when I type go on YouTube here or Twitch here, so it's gonna type on you. Actually, I can do it for just Twitch. But yeah, next week will be YouTube. Oops. I scammed him. How did I scam him? Didn't watch the whole thing. It's 10 minutes. That was a full half. That was definitely over 10 minutes. All right. Yep. Yes, sir. Okay, so we got oh wait. It's this one right here. Long stream today? No. Coaching streams are usually 4 or 5 hours. It's usually about what we do. The stream crashed and we turn it back on. I think we're pretty close to that. We're at about 4 hours, so we'll probably say like 2 more after this. 2 more after Canada. And that includes the paid ones. So it's a heads up for anyone trying to skip. Not gonna... Okay. Yeah, we're good. Oh, you got Graceful. I know this guy. Well, I know you, Canada. I've played with you a couple times. Stream crashed? Man, why has this been happening so much lately? Did it crash on YouTube or Twitch? Stream's good? All people saying it crashed. Interesting. I mean, I don't really play Spider-Man. Okay, so we're good? Okay. Hmm. That's a pretty direct approach there, wouldn't you say? You kind of just went right... I don't really like that approach that you did there. Because it's as simple as you're just diving in from the direction that they're facing. This is such an unnecessary risk. Like, I mean, you could be anywhere you want as Spider-Man. What's the idea of starting here? You looking for a pull into your team? What's a higher probability play to win your team a fight? Getting a pull on a tank? Or harassing their back line? I mean, like pulling away one of the healers, maybe? I don't know. I don't play a ton of Spider-Man. I mean, that doesn't seem like a high probability play that you were going for, and a high probability for you to just die randomly. But I don't know. Maybe you're baiting people to come over here? Is that the play? Usually go from behind? Okay, well... that makes sense. So we're just waiting people to get to the pit here so we can do the Spider-Man cheese. Yeah, I like how you waited there. That was smart. You waited till last second because you wanted to see if Mag actually was paying attention, which he wasn't. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. No shade thrown at Ethan Unrivaled, but at this point you should know that this mag is just like free. Because like any decent tank player would have known by this point in the game that Spider-Man's going for that and would never let that happen. Unless he's like really stunned up. So, you know this mag's kind of shitty now. So hopefully we just punish this guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with you not really pushing your lead here. This is a little crazy, huh? Yeah, I mean, I don't know about Spider-Man's like dual potential on the side flank. If I'm being honest. I mean, I definitely don't think it was bad that you were there. That was cool. Shouldn't you just be going for pulls? Like, are you just trying to get ult charge here? Should have taken the portal. Bro's looking. Wait. If you hit a web, does your stun guaranteed land the one that you pull? Does anyone know that? No? Okay, so you still have to aim it. Okay. I was just making sure. That was good. Man, what was that person doing? What was that person doing? Yeah, it makes sense. No, I mean, I like how you're holding this side angle here. I can't help but think, yeah, there you go. That's what we want to see. Doing those. Doing those, dude. I feel like you just pick one player as Spider-Man and just tilt them to death. Like... Nah. I don't think that was a good ult. You could have staggered them so hard. Maybe not, though. Maybe you just take the kills when you can get it. I feel like you could have staggered them so hard. Like, bro, you could have just left them there and gone and killed their Mantis again. And then just solo ulted her. And then they, like, your team would win that fight without you. And then you just come back and clean up. Because they'd be down a healer. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that play, if I'm being honest. You're kind of getting pushed because of it, like, right? Like it didn't really get you a ton, and they were already kind of in a bad spot. So yeah, I stand by what I said, but there's no way I could really know. It just seemed like forced. I don't know. It just seemed forced. Thoughts, chat? Yeah, and this is why nobody likes Spider-Man's on their team. Like, you're a good player, but you're just like, what are you gonna do here? Like, nothing. You can't do anything. Well, I guess nobody really could, but in situations like this where you just need damage, right? I feel like Spider-Mans go ult by themselves too much. I think that is one of my biggest critiques of Spider-Man players, is they don't ult in spots where their team can follow up, like, ever. So just their ult value is just lower than other heroes a lot of the time.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Like, sometimes killing 2 people with a Spider-Man ult isn't enough. Sometimes it isn't enough. Sometimes you gotta just go for like the big, just ult like 2 of their tanks, a DPS, and a healer, and just. Yo, that was pretty risky. I would have waited in there before going out. You were 1 shot away from death. They land a shot there, you just die. I would have just been patient. Maybe climb up the wall a little bit. But yeah, I feel like he played that pretty well. Apart from just, potentially having a spot where you could have gotten popped there. But, yeah, I like you're holding the space. Crazy aggression. Crazy aggression. Love that. Look at that. Look at that pressure. That's great pressure. Yeah, I'd look for an ult here. Hell yeah. I would totally ult here. Fuck these guys. Already got it again? You know he didn't have bubble.
Put some pep in my step.
I don't know if that was an ult opportunity there, but I feel like it could have been. Yeah, I like how you do the damage first, but the downside to that is it makes your ult like way more predictable. So, hindsight, like who knows what the right play is? Who knows what the right play is, right? Hypothetically, even if you ulted early, it's still possible that the Luna could have turned around and frozen you, right? At the end of the day, I like this play, but it's like, I don't know. Just looks like a Spider-Man feeding again. I think you gotta let that play develop a bit more, maybe. I don't know. Maybe go for a pull. Maybe pull one of the healers away. See if you can bait out a cooldown or something. But, I mean, yeah, if the Luna doesn't land the freeze, then all of a sudden your play looks amazing. So it's just like, I don't know. It's tough to say. It's just tough to say for sure. But my philosophy is if you're ever putting the game in the hands of someone else to make a great play, or a good play even, then do you really belong in a higher rank than them? Right? So that's generally why I play Hulk the way I do. Is I force people to have to be better than me. With the way I play. I force people to have to be better. Because I don't, Alright, we'll watch one more here. But yeah, again, like, I don't know for sure what's the best time to ult. But I guess in that situation, maybe you should have forced some more cooldowns. It's tough to know for sure. Oh, no stun there? That's one thing I see a lot of really good Spideys do, is make the defensive plays really well. I think probably the biggest tip I could give you is just cooldown tracking. I don't really know if that's like what you could improve on, but I feel like it probably is. That's the biggest common denominator I've seen in like most of your plays. It's just like, yeah, just like minor cooldowns kind of screw you over. I think you could also do more pulls. I don't think you pull enough. Like pulling someone away from a fight just to get some like isolated damage. Like in this situation, when you're going in for the ult, like right here, why not pull someone away, right? And then their whole team backs up. Maybe they miss a freeze and you go in for like a juke, and then you go for like a team wipe ult, right? Like, I feel like there's way you could be a little bit more creative with your engages. I've played against Day before, so I know Day does a lot of pulls, even on characters like Hulk. He'll just pull me away from my team just to like start racking up damage on me, and then he'll just do like these air combos as I'm falling. He just like, kind of harasses you, but it's always like at a point where he's like doesn't die for free. I feel like you overcommit or undercommit. And I think if you use your stun more, you'd have more control to like not have to worry about that. Like the biggest thing I feel like you could do better. Apart from that, yeah, I mean, Yeah, like it really is the pull, because the pulls plays are just so much safer. It just, you get the fight so much farther away from their team. You're so much harder to combo, harder to CC. I mean, that's really the difference. I think what's going to get you to the next step is going for more creative extended combos. And yeah, you didn't pull enough people off the edge. I feel like you should have played around the edge more, but that's about it. Just go for more like longer Spider-Man plays, longer, more creative Spider-Man plays that are going to guarantee get you the kill if you like land your shit, because you're kind of just like, I don't know, you're kind of in and out,
30,404,010,901 Psi.
Yep,
My
no problem,
team's
dude.
the ELO hell. I deserve rank 1. Etc. I have an 83% WR on Ultron in low GM this season. Psi is way harder than that, and harder than people think.
He said, I'm sick of the Psy slander. Roast if you dare. My team's the ELO hell. I deserve rank 1. Okay, this guy's making it really easy for us for the roast. All right, so we'll do one more after this. One more after this. How much is 30 Australian? How much is that? So there you go. Canada, boom coached. But yeah, it looks like you carried pretty hard, to be honest. So I mean, yeah, well played. And again, it's just my opinion. Like, I don't play Spider-Man, bro. I'm just kind of going off like the ones that I struggle with, like how they play. Because I feel like I had played against you a few times. Bro's literally paying for me to tell him how to counter me. That's funny. But that's what all the good ones do. They do the map pulls like consistently and just harass the fuck out of you. Like Spider-Man, I mean, I like when Spider-Mans try to fight me, so I'm like cool with saying this, but Spider-Mans can harass Hulk pretty hard. Like, they can harass a lot of tanks pretty hard. Like, they don't have to always just go for backline. They can win 1v1s against characters that, like literally anyone. Like, tanks are easy for Spider-Man. So a lot of times you just want to be, like, pulling a tank, knocking them up. I think a lot of Spider-Mans aren't creative with the way they approach fights. They kind of just do all the same thing. It really comes down to, like, game sense. But, yeah, no, like, I like when Spider-Mans try to fight me because it makes it a lot easier for me to land air stunts. So, like, I'm cool with giving that out. But I do think a lot of Spider-Mans don't realize how much they can, like, actually harass tanks. I think a lot don't realize it. Like, yeah, just because you can't kill tanks doesn't mean you shouldn't be doing damage to them sometimes. But, yeah, good luck. Good luck. All right, and that was a free one, I believe. Yeah, so yeah, we'll do one more after tally. With this nice relaxing piano. Holy shit. Great. Guy's name is Healthcare CEO. $2 US? I actually gotta check this. How much USD is 30 AUD? Okay, yeah, it's like 20 bucks. I donated 20, you owe me the last 10 minutes, Cup? Hmm. I mean, that's not how much I got. One sec. Okay. See this right here? This is what it goes by. This is what it's always gone by. I thought that was like the whole point. So, sorry for the confusion. But that's how it's calculated. On YouTube, it's just the flat amount. YouTube, it's less revenue technically, I get less, but I've been like I always say it's fine because it helps me in like the algorithm and stuff. So I'm like totally fine with taking less on YouTube. So it's like cheaper for you guys on YouTube. It is, I guess, apparently, because unless you buy bits in bulk. So yeah, sorry, dude. Okay, okay, so this is 20 minutes. So this is like 20 or 30, whatever. And this, I'm supposed to roast this guy's Psylocke. So you're just gonna like pick a game where you're just hard popping off, and you're gonna make it hard for me to roast you, dude. I'm not. What am I, your guys' little like toy monkey that you just wind up and watch me go? I'm gonna have to look for fucking stupid shit you're doing, and just roast you for 20 minutes, even though you like obviously hard carried this game. I'm gonna start roasting you. Bro's getting on his alt account to Smurf and Plat.
Here they come now.
This guy beats up kids in his free time because he thinks it's funny. This guy's glory days were in high school. This guy's just paying me 20 minutes to just roast his dumb ass. Like, I'm pretty sure you're just smurfing. W no Gooner skin? Why is that W? Now every Psylocke gets the Gooner skin. That's every Psylocke, bro. I've never seen a more cowardly Psylocke game in my life. I didn't know watching this character could be boring. But here we are. I feel like he could have found you with the footsteps. Bro, Psylocke players are actually so... They're so annoying, bro. Like, they're actually so annoying. This character, I swear to God... Let's, like, mediocre gamers feel like they're fucking faker. I'm dead serious, by the way. Like, this hero lets mediocre gamers, like, slightly above average people, feel like they're faker. Every time I feel like, every time I beat Psylocke, I feel like I just beat a raid boss. When in reality, I'm beating up on Tubby Timmy. Got picked last in gym class. As fucking cherry tomato hands, fucking like fat plum-like fingertips, and Psylocke players might be my least favorite Marvel Rivals type of player. At least Rocket mains know their place. I feel like Psylocke mains don't know their place. They just think they're above it all. You know what I mean? That was nice spacing on that at the end there. Psylocke is the most skill overrated character in the game. Psy was your first lord? Yeah, that's just like announcing in chat that you're a big piece of shit. Congratulations. If Psy was your first lord, you're a bad person. Yeah, you're against complete fucking idiots, by the way. You just went in front of 4 people and they didn't hear you stealth and just didn't hit you once. In a game above GM, you're just immediately dead there. Or forced to ult and just waste it. You play exactly like someone who's not a good enough to carry in higher ranks would play. Like, just good enough to beat on people who suck at games. But genuinely, like, you overestimate your own skill so much. And, you unironically think this makes you look good. It actually makes you look like a bad player. Because we can see through the disguise here. Like, we see that these players suck, and we see that you're just, like, making basic mistakes. So, the only thing you're really good at is playing down to your opponents. Congratulations. You can stomp idiots. Or people who are less smart than you. Wow. Against real opponents, when you actually have your macro challenge, and you can't just out-mechanics people because these people can't aim for shit, and react to a Psylocke right in front of them when they could hear footsteps if they were paying goddamn ounce of a fucking attention because they're drool and probably, like, are on under the influence. Or, you know, have jobs unlike you, who just, like, fucking drinks your mother's Mountain Dew all day and sits in your room, who, you know, like, don't use any of your energy at school, then come home and pop all sorts of caffeine and fucking shit on these poor, tired old gamers. You beta cuck. Fuck you. Fuck you, Psylocke. This isn't cute. This isn't funny. You should feel bad. You should feel bad about yourself. You're beating up on these newbies like this. Just because you don't have a life doesn't mean you need to rub it in the face of other people. Nobody likes Psylocke players. Nobody likes you. It's getting personal now. Okay. All right, reel it back. Reel it back. This guy paid me money. This guy paid me money. This guy just paid me $100 to punch him in the face. Like, what am I gonna disappoint? Turn this off? I was just real feeling it there, guys. I was on a roll. It's good though. Keep roasting. Okay, yeah. Psylocke says it's fine. This music's perfect. Yeah, we've established this person is young, broke. Even though he gave me $20, we're just gonna ignore that part because he can't afford a Psylocke skin. Doesn't goon. So where is that adrenaline going? Where is all that effort being put towards? Where's the good use we're getting out of this? Are you turning this gameplay into a career? Are you turning this gameplay into, like, getting picked up by a team? Okay. Are you turning this gameplay into I don't know, maybe impressing someone and making a new friend or getting into getting a hot e-girl? Like, what are we doing here? You just want some dipshit streamer whose opinion you shouldn't care about to glaze you, and you're using your hard-earned money when you could be spending that money instead on me, on a Gooner Psylocke skin, so people actually take you seriously. Okay, because you're a joke. What you're doing right now is a joke. And this is not good gameplay. Arch, are you okay? This person paid me to roast them. And I'm kind of pissed that they gave me a VOD that they thought the game was going to be bad, so now I'm kind of just roasting them as a person, rather than their actual gameplay. And I still haven't decided whether or not in my head that this is appropriate, or if I'm going over the line, because I am being pretty mean here. So that's what's happening right now. This is how I get clipped out of context. But I mean, they paid for this. This is exactly how it happens. I get carried away with this bit that I'm doing, and then people think I'm serious. And I realize I do this sometimes. I realize I do it, and like, not everybody realizes they'll like join here and think I'm serious. I'm not serious, guys. Like, But by now, like, anyone who comes here knows I'm a fucking giga, I hard commit. And this guy wants me to flame him? Boy, God, I'm gonna give him the hardest abuse since the fucking coach and Airbud.
My hunt continues.
That coach that started a dog on his team over like an actual boy somewhere. I mean, the coach of that basketball team started a dog on his team other than one of like the young guy, like the young kids who tried out. I feel bad for one of those kids. He also like physically harassed the main character. Like he threw balls at him until the boy was crying. Not a good person to be that person. So that's what you deserve, Psylocke. I'm gonna coach you like the coach of Airbud. See, this is what you're supposed to do though. Just dash through them in 1v1. I'm like, it's an OP character. Bro, what? You never seen Airbud? The fuck? If you haven't seen Airbud, you need to go watch it. Oh, this is an Australian, by the way. So this person, unironically says, cunt. I don't know how that's relevant. Honestly, I feel like that's pretty cool, actually. That's plus R, actually. My bad. That's not good flame. Every Australian I've ever met is cool. Almost. Just about. L-roasting. Have you guys ever met like a Australian who wasn't cool? I've never met an Australian who's a total dickhead. I'm sure they exist though. They're always like just chill, cool guys. Airbud. Yeah, you never seen Airbud? The fuck? We're still on about that? I like the flank here though. Wait, I didn't even know that was a path. I actually did not know these connected. I actually did not know that. I thought this was because whenever I jump up in here and Hulk, I'm like squished here and I can barely get through. So a lot of times I'll just like, jump right back down. I had no idea that you could. I did not know this existed. Yeah, the stairs I learned about a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I forgot about the stairs. All right, let's wrap this up here. Let's wrap up this roast session here before people clip me. Yeah, I mean, good target selection. Your accuracy is obviously pretty good. I mean, I like how you're taking off angle here, being very patient, not taking too much damage. That was cool. Yeah, I mean, your tracking's very good. Very good accuracy. What's your main rank? What's your main rank? I know this isn't your real rank. I know this isn't your real rank. I know you're smurfing. What's your main rank? You have to tell me. Sorry for being so mean. I was just joking. I was just joking. But there honestly wasn't a ton to roast. You're pretty good at Psylocke. This is your main? How are you not higher rank? I feel like you're very good. You're very accurate. Like you're more accurate than a Psylocke who is higher ranked than you. On a harder region. I don't believe that that's your main rank. Oh, GM3. Abusing Ultron? Your aim is insane, bro. Like, it's really good. Like, right? Like, I feel like his aim's crazy. Bro, what? What's your accuracy? It's not even that high. Maybe I'm... I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I guess Hulk players think everybody has good aim. I don't know. guy had to really pull a VOD from 2 weeks ago to send in as a ego VOD. Oh no. My Twitch stream get banned? Shit. Oh no, I think my stream just crashed, guys. I think my stream just crashed. I don't know, my stream's been crashing a lot lately. I don't know why. I don't know why, dude. It's just been happening a lot. It's something on Twitch or something. Something's wrong with my internet. It says my bitrate's in the red, dude. I don't know why. It always says that. I don't know what it is, dude. Am I getting doxxed or something? Like, what do I gotta do? Yeah, but it hurts my viewers, so I gotta figure it out. I don't think it's my internet. I don't think it's my internet, guys. We're about to do another one, Bruce. We're about to do another one. I think that was time there. That was enough. Yeah, it kills viewership. Yeah, I know, dude. Jeremy Moggs me? Yeah, Jeremy's pretty good. I don't know what Moggs mean. But, I don't know, man. Hulk's kind of weak right now compared to a lot of other characters. We're doing it in Twitch chat though, guys. If you read the top right. We're doing it in the Twitch chat. So delusional side player, just yeah, bro. Anytime someone wants to get a video out of me, they just come to my coaching sessions, ask me to roast them, and then just be like, "Yo, this really happens. This really happened, bro." Update on drivers. OBS needs an update. It started happening once I updated OBS. Maybe I need to go to an older version. My internet's not cutting out. I don't think. But anyway, so when I say, this will probably be the last one. When I say go in Twitch chat, yeah, give your in-game name, your replay code, and then whether or not you want me to coach you or roast you. Okay? So when I say go in Twitch chat, so just get the replay code, your in-game name, and whether or not you want to be coached or roast. If you don't say anything, I'll just assume it's coaching.
Hulk grateful.
I'll be busy for the next couple weeks and can't watch, so here's more. W stream.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for that. Yep. I appreciate that, bro. It was funny. It was funny. Good content. W content. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna press go. First person to get it. Bro, Hulk 2, you were just a tad early, bro. You're just a tad early. And we got Kiefer, who wants to get roasted. We'll do one more after this. We'll do one more after this. I feel like there's still a lot of people in chat who need it or want it when you're doing a roast here. We'll do one more. One more after this, and I'm done. Okay. Bro's playing the lowest skill DPS in low rank. Bro's already missed a punch. Bro's already missed 2 punches on players who are moving at a gold level. Tanks, by the way. I feel like Mr. Fantastic players are people who lie to themselves and say they like strategic characters, when in reality, they just like to not have to aim and still be able to play games. I feel like every Mr. Fantastic player is just basically a high school dropout shooter player. Bro, I've never seen so many punches go out in one game that haven't connected on somebody. I'm not even joking. Every punch is like teetering on the edge of a fucking cliff. Like I'm just like on edge, like if you're gonna land it or not. I'm like hanging off the blast zone in Super Smash Bros. Like just constantly, just like whoa, like oh, it's fucking it's like a roulette table, bro. I don't know where it's gonna land. That was cool. Anxiety inducing. Wait, how did you kill her? Wait a sec. Hold on, that was actually kind of funny. Wait, how did you get her there? I didn't even see. Did you? Was she invisible when you punched her? Wait, chat. What's her best guess? I actually wasn't paying attention. How did she die? She didn't fall off the map, did she? He punched her, right? I think he might have bumped her off and she slid, but I think he just punched her. I'm kind of curious to see what the chat guesses are. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we're about to find out. She did slide off the map. That's hilarious. That was a good play. That is a good play, dude. That was pretty funny. All right. Yeah, good thing, like, bro, like, can we just look at his aim here? Look at his aim on the Venom. Watch this. Bro, you are landing these skill shots by, like, the smallest of margins. If you were playing any other character, literally any other character, you would not have landed this. Your punch is going, like, pretty much going through the ground. By the smallest of margins, he gets these off. Look at the next one, by the way. That's not even the one I was looking at. Look at the next one. Watch this. What are we doing? Do we all see the same thing I'm seeing? This is the biggest character in the game. Okay? This is the biggest character in the game. Look how, like, he's so sure it's going to hit. He's like, I gotta get him. I gotta get this guy. Ah! Ah! Oh! Bro, just hit the wall there? Like, what? Okay. Good job. Kill the beacon. Yep. Yep. Good. Bro, you're kind of deep. Yeah, kind of deep there. I think bro was falling asleep to the music there somehow, even though this game happened days ago.
I'm not ready to give up yet.
All right, let's watch one more fight here. This is, honestly, I'm not even joking. This is the worst Mr. Fantastic gameplay I've ever seen in my life. Not even joking. I genuinely have not seen worse Mr. Fantastic gameplay. I have not seen it. And that's including the first time I played him. Let's continue.
This is real firepower.
Okay. You just... Yes. This is probably what you're feeling right now. Look of disappointment on his face. Oh, I suck. You played that bad and you should feel bad. Work on your accuracy. It's terrible. You gotta be better. Also, get a better damn skin. You look ridiculous. Also, you're gonna let this guy disrespect you like that. You're gonna let him jump all over your corpse. And jump out. Like a goddamn circus act or some shit. You're getting styled on. Because you're playing like a coward. Use your cooldowns. You're sitting on them too long. This is pathetic. This is the worst gameplay I've seen in my entire life.
Supernova!
At least ego ult him. Like, Jesus Christ. What are we doing, man? I'm gonna need to see something here. Or else I might just crash out. I'm gonna need to see some cleaves, some swipes. Big hits. Big hits. Pulling. Come on, where are the punches? Let's go. What are we waiting for? You could have gotten a free... oh. Yeah, there you go. Okay, get in there, get in there. There you go. Yeah, jump in, bounce in, you're up. You have your ult. Okay, there you go, good shield, right click. Distended grip, knock her out of the sky, get him. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Yeah, we'll swipe him. Okay, stop running in a straight line, you're running a straight line too much. Try to do a little dodging. You gotta know the range. Stay at the max range. Keep it like, think of it as like a tether. You're always connected to the person you're hitting. You want to stay in range where you can keep the damage going, but still at a spot where you can dodge. Don't just run in a straight line. You're like a deer in traffic, bro. Except one that's frozen, so everybody knows what you're gonna do. Okay. Last fight here. Here we go. Shield it. Immune it. Okay. Now, run at him. Get in there. What? You being such a pussy? Okay, they're Jeff through. What are we doing? Yeah, there you go. Get in there. Go. Cancel range. Go into range for him. You gotta cancel sooner. Yeah, so you can do that. Good shit. I like that. There you go. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, I think that was time. At least we ended on a positive note. I don't think I've ever seen so many missed punches in my life. What was his accuracy? 66%. That can't be right. That's obviously a glitch. Alright, guys, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Alright. Milk Master, didn't I already get you? No, you subbed. That's right, you were a sub. What were you doing? That wasn't me. Dude, I'm good at Mr. Fantastic. What? He's one of my best characters. I know about that. That's what I was saying. He wasn't doing the dragon, though. Are you talking to him? Yeah, I mean, we'll do more roasts. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm done on the free one. So if there's no more line skips, I'm gonna end it here. So I'll give someone a chance if they want to pay, but I'm overtime here. I gotta get to editing here. That's the only thing that would keep me at this point. But wait, what did you say your name was? Milkmaster. There you are. Okay.
You have to stop them from securing the
Magneto on defense. I don't mind you being out in the open like this, just to give your healers ult charge, but eventually you want to start taking a little bit less. Try to aim at the ground a bit more. Also, yeah, you're sitting on that cooldown for a pretty long time. Probably could have gotten more ult charge, more damage off. You just use it a little sooner. Also, you kind of wasted your bubble. But, I mean, I guess it's fine. Since nobody died. Yeah, I mean... It's okay to stand out in the open a little bit, like if you're fine, but... Yeah, you don't want to... you don't want to really ever let Strange come up and melee you, because his is way better than yours. So you want to kind of keep Strange at a space, if you can help it, and only really going in for melee attacks when he, you know, when he is low, right? And the reason you died there is just because you didn't respect Strange enough. Like, he kind of just ran you over. Which is kind of what I was saying. Like, you let him get into melee range, he just got too much damage off, and Ultron gets his ult, and let's see how close. Yeah, your rocket had ult. Like, you could have won this fight. Like, genuinely, the fact that you gave him ult charge was a good thing. You just took a little bit too much damage at a critical point in the game, and you need to play a little safer. And that's basically, yeah, I mean, that was kind of your fault. But could have had a little bit better aim too, but... But yeah, Strange is pretty scary in melee, so you're just going to want to respect him a little bit more there. Okay, so here we go. There you go, nice pick. Okay, so you want to find a balance of, like, holding the cart and, you know, realizing that just because they have a numbers advantage, you can't, like, just guaranteed win, because they have their base right there. Kind of a weird Mantis ult. I think you just need to be hitting... Yeah, you need to be just getting, like, more random hits in. I think you're going for, like, hard to hit targets too much. Just hit the people that you know you're going to hit so you get ult charge. Because you're really behind on ult charge right now. You're really behind. So just hit people who you know you're going to land hits on. You're missing a lot on flyers. Nice bubble, though. I want to see the 1-2-3 combo here. Attack, knock back into attack. So yeah, you got to do the reload first, then do it. Try to save your ult for Star-Lord is probably what you're going to want to do. I don't hate that bubble. So right now, yeah, just fire into the choke, hit as many people as you can, but really, I mean, you're only doing that to see if you can get a kill. Like, you don't need the ult charge, right? So, yeah, this ult's fine. Honestly, not bad. I mean, I feel like you had the Ultron, if I'm being honest, but, at least you got somebody. Yeah. Aim's definitely probably the biggest thing so far. For sure. You should cycle between your bubble when you get low and your shield when you get low. Just to help your healer stabilize. You always want to have at least one of those cooldowns up at all times. Until something like this happens, right? And then you're just like, okay, now I need to use everything. Push the Wolverine back. There you go. And then now you should focus him down. Okay, so he's got the thing. So yeah, you're okay right now, but you got to remember you don't have any ults. You have your cloak coming ult, so that should be like your main goal here, to bubble the cloak ult, and you get caught right before. So yeah, that's a bit of like situational awareness on you, like just knowing that like they were a little weak, but you had cloak ult coming up, and they're gonna look for a play. You got caught like right as she was about to use it. But in that situation, you just need to be in a position where your cloak can kind of reach you. Or you got to use your bubble sooner, just to make sure this doesn't happen. But ideally, you'd want to use it on the cloak. So yeah, you're just a little too far up there. You kind of let Wolverine around. That's why it was really important to stay on him there when you got that initial pick, right? Is because you want to keep him doing nothing as long as possible, because he's like their main playmaker, right? So no big deal. I mean, little things kind of add up. Little things add up. The big things. I think that's kind of what happened there. Just know that, here, let me give you an actual tip you can use there. So like, when you play this corner, especially the farther the cart comes up, just think angles here. This is where your healers are going to try to heal from. So playing like this side means that the only way they can get you is through this narrow little window, which puts them in a bad position, right? But if you play closer to this, right, they can kind of just, like on this side, they have a better angle to just heal you all the time. And the farther you move up, they just kind of rotate like a clock, right? And now they don't have to play the corner. See how if you're here, the healers don't have to play this corner. They can play more out in the open, right? And keep distance from anyone trying to get above you as mag, right? The best part about this is you can see people doing this better, because let's remind you where you played that fight. You can see people going for this better because you're at a better angle to it. So again, it's like I always say, you want to have a broken triangle, a place where you can get healed. Let's get to the point where I'm talking about here, right? So I guess you kind of do it. You walk up here for some reason, right? Like, oh no, it was that you got caught, right? So, yeah, honestly, like, your positioning there wasn't terrible. But yeah, you need to be looking out for that by taking, like, more, I think, like, a longer angle or something. I don't know. Yeah, but I guess at that point you were dead. But yeah, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Okay, so when the card is like this, it's not a bad idea to just ult to get in a fight. But looks like you have a little space here. So what are we trying to do here? Well, you're trying to live till your ultimate. That's the main thing you should be thinking here, is how do you live to where you can get an ultimate off and win the fight? Because that's how you win this fight. Your secondary goal should be like, okay, how do I live to get my teammates their ultimates off? But you're the closest, right? So it's make Mantis ult, and then have my ult by then and try to win the fight. That's what you should be trying to do here. So whatever that means, like however you're gonna stay alive and get enough ult charge, has something to do with probably playing in the Mantis ult. Yeah, so you're just kind of walking in a straight line at their team. Like look at what you did from their perspective, and maybe it'll look a little bit worse. Is why you keep kind of getting caught out a little bit. Look at what you're doing from Ultron's perspective, and tell me if this is like a hard person to hit. This is who you're focusing. This is who you're focusing here. Well, I guess it was a little better than it looked. A little better than it looked. But you're kind of just, I don't know. I personally like to play walls a bit more. Like on Meg. I like to play walls a bit more. But I guess in this situation, what you did was probably fine. Because your team's got to walk out. But in my mind, like you have Mantis ult, so like if your team needs to be saved, they'll just use it. So it's just kind of about trying to get as much ult charge as you can get. Because yeah, you don't have your ult yet. I would just farm the people on point. You got to get your ult. You have to get your ult here. You're just not getting enough attacks in right now. You should be attacking meleeing constantly. Attack melee, attack melee. Just to save yourself ammo and get more, you gotta use it, you gotta use it, you gotta use it. That's honestly not bad. Because I think you win this. Yeah, not a bad ult. I like your ults, honestly. For you, it's just about tempo and getting your ults quicker. You could have been getting way more attacks in. Also, know when you jump on, like, in front of a Strange, you can kind of, like, aim down on him and get around, well, Mag mainly. You can kind of get around their shields sometimes. You can do that with Strange, you can do that with Mag, against them, that is, and still get your melee attack in right after. It's a little combo, so it's just like a jump and then you attack as you're kind of going downward, like over their shoulder sort of thing. And you can hit them behind them, right, because you have the AoE component, right? So just try to remember that. You don't actually always have to like hit them, but you can hit the ground near them and still get damage off, even when they're holding shield up, but you got to be in melee range. And in that situation, it's good to do it, even though Strange does more damage than you in melee, because you, again, needed your ult there. You needed ult charge quick, right? So, yeah, I mean, not bad. Definitely something to work with. Definitely something to work with there. I like your ults. Your ults were good. Try to be, I like how you, like, swap targets. It's really good. I just noticed when you swap targets, a lot of times you were throwing some long ones downtown. So maybe just try to have an idea of who you're going to ult, like, a little sooner, but I thought your ults were, like, really pretty solid. And, yeah, there you go. Boom coached. And, that is going to be it for tonight's coaching stream. Tomorrow night we'll, start back up. Yep, you got it, dude. Tomorrow we'll start back up with the ranked. Appreciate all the support tonight. Last week we didn't get anyone skip in the line. This week we had like 7 or 8 people. So yeah, really appreciate that, guys. Hell yeah. Hopefully that coaching was useful. Got a lot of free ones in tonight too, which is nice. Got a couple of free ones in. So always nice when we can help out the boys who watch the stream every day. Do what I can. I do what I can. And yeah, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night, and I'll be posting the Greg Albert. Me against Greg Albert tomorrow. So that should be... go finish that up right now, actually. So thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like the stream on YouTube. We had to restart the stream, so it says we only went for 2 hours, but we went for a little under 5. So, yep. Have a nice night, everybody. And yeah, please like the stream if you're watching on YouTube. And then yeah, next coaching stream 2 weeks from today, and it will be done through YouTube chat. Bye, chat.